Hey guys, James from Bridge here. Today we're in Cambridge down at Days Bakery. Days are a family-run bakery company with a lot of history and 13 sites here in Cambridge. We've started working together to elevate their coffee offering. Let's see what they've done.
Days Bakery is a bakery that's been running since 1741, so it's got a lot of history to it. Our family took it over 30 years ago, so 96, so it was basically 30 years ago. Before that, it was the Days family, so Howard Day, and it was in their family for generations before that. Days is a very traditional British bakers. Still, a lot of our work here is hand done. You know, you don't walk down here and see machines pumping stuff out. There is a man stood there generally using his hands and making the products from scratch. We're going more down the artisan route the more we can. Most of our products are made on a daily basis. All bread, all rolls, every day, so there's nothing held over in the shops. All stuff is made fresh every day. Yes, we are fairly well known around the areas.
The reputation and quality is important.
Very much so, yeah.
When we first started working with Days, we understood that each site was a little bit different. So we understood we needed to cater to each individual site on that basis. So here, the farm shop, we knew that customers were looking for a bit more of an experience, albeit we wanted to nail the consistency and quality of cup which they were lacking. So one of the main issues we wanted to fix was the speed of service in their peak periods. Within an hour, they can serve hundreds of cups of coffee at any one time. And they would only have a small barista machine and one grinder to deliver that. So we've worked with the team at Days, and they decided to transform their back bar to improve this. So previously they only had one grinder, so they could only do standard coffee, and the decaf would have to be used as pre-ground. So we've got two grinders, one E65 on demand, and then we've got a spare for the decaf. The speed of the grinder and the puck press allow for that consistency piece right at the start where the coffee's weighed out. We then go straight into the traditional, where we've got a 3-group again to allow for that extra volume. And finally, the most important piece of this whole puzzle, the Marco Milk Pal. The reason Days have gone with the Marco Milk Pal was to basically transform their quality of milk. So the Milk Pal essentially extracts the milk at the perfect temperature and consistency of a flat white or a cappuccino or a latte, and minimises wastage completely. We know that no matter what member of staff is making that coffee, that the milk is going to come out consistent at speed. In terms of this setup, to be honest, the key ingredient is the Milk Pal. So you can get a good standard, a good grinder and a good traditional, but this is the missing piece of the puzzle. And the staff are absolutely loving the consistency and the ability to be able to just get that perfect milk at a touch of a button.
It's improved us a lot because it's quicker. So when we have a queue, we can get through the coffees much quicker than we did before. It's just generally not much nicer to use.
We can put the milk frother, the milk jug under the frother, and it pours it whilst we're doing the actual coffee. And to me, that's a game changer because we don't have to stand there at the frother with 3 other members of staff waiting to do the same thing. So we can just put our milk under while we're doing the coffee. By the time the coffee's done, we pour the milk in, we're done.
We've had very positive feedback. We don't get people hanging around waiting for a certain person to make them a coffee anymore. Not everyone can make the coffee the same. Some people don't really want to make it, and some people love making it. So we want to get that consistency through the whole business.
So not every site needed that espresso traditional Milk Pal setup. We're at Great Chesterford here, where we've put in more of a semi-automated setup. And this is due to the level of staff, the demand, and it's more of a grab and go environment. Let's see what we've done. Every Days site has a slightly different requirement, so to cater to that, again, we've put in something that's going to allow for that consistency, but also give staff a bit more time to deliver a greater customer service. Here we've put in a Shearer 2-step, which is sort of halfway between an espresso machine and a beans cup, where it gives you a bit of a best of both worlds, essentially. So essentially, this is the Shearer 2-step. It's very compact, and like we said, basically there's kind of 2 steps involved: the extraction of the coffee and the steaming of the milk.
So previously we'd have to steam the coffee ourselves and be there for the whole time to make sure we've got it to the perfect amount. Now we put it on, set the button, and we can go off and serve and do other things, and it just means that we're more there available for the customer. We've got a quicker time serving, a quicker time making, but we've never made a bad coffee. Every time the milk can be just right. So it's much, much easier than what we had previously. Otherwise, we're at the coffee machine, we're not able to serve, talk to the customer, kind of build that rapport for them to come back. or see if there's anything else that they want. That results in queues and unhappy customers. So it's much better to be able to have something going on in the background whilst you're still serving. From the customers, from us obviously trying ourselves, the quality of the coffee is much, much better. The quality of the milk, you know, you can't burn this milk because it's set for the right amount of time. So each time, if you have a latte, cappuccino, flat white, whatever you have, it's really, really good quality. And you can see that before when you're making the coffees, how smooth and velvety it is. And we've had a lot of feedback about how much better they are. It's great because you don't have to worry about who's making it and what the quality is going to be like. You know each time it's going to be perfect. It's nice for customers to have it and say, wow, my God, that was an amazing coffee. I'm going to come back for more. And it's really nice to kind of say, oh yeah, that's our shop providing that. So it's really, really good quality and really nice to have that every time.
Probably at least 10 years ago, we were running on push-button powder-to-cup machines, which were terrible things, and then we moved on to what we thought were great barista machines, but the training didn't come with it. So you can have the best machine out there, but if they can't make coffee, there's no point in having that machine. So we've run on that for a long time, many years, and now we want to take it to the next level with fridge and improve our coffees by introducing these two-step machines and the barista style machine at Newton. I think it's been great, actually. It's been brilliant. You guys came out and went round our shops with us, and we did a bit of research into where it was going wrong with you guys, and you guys were very quick to tell us where it was going wrong and how it was going wrong, which was great. You guys were really welcoming. You're really interested, you're really keen, and that shows a lot. It's only gonna make the business better, in my opinion, and improve the whole experience for our customers. Yeah, and there's still plenty of room to grow here. Plenty of room.
So it's been fantastic working with Days on this, on the mobilisation and the rollout of the coffee equipment and coffee machines across their estate. Days are a fantastic company and sort of a shining example of a bakery business that really care deeply and passionately about the quality of their baked goods. I think it's only fair that the quality of coffee aligns with the quality of baked goods. But in all honesty, the real magic is being able to make the lives of the staff members easier when making that cup of coffee. Coffee and machines aside, if a staff member is confident of the quality of coffee behind that bar every single time, it's going to make their lives easier when talking to the customer and providing that good customer experience, which we've seen. That's the best part here, and we look forward to doing more of that with Days.